Live on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. And inside 3-0. Wyatt Lunsford Shinkman will be the starting pitcher for the Tom Sox. He is out of East Carolina, and that misses, ball 4. 2-out walk to Cole Wagner, brings up the cleanup man, Calvin Alexander. 2 outs, top first. Wakeman, the righty, deals, and a strike, 0-1. Parker Wakeman on the season, 15 1/3, 12 strikeouts, 5.87 ERA. 0-1. That's outside, 1-1. Just been notified that walk there for Cole Wagner makes it 26 consecutive games where Charlottesville's Cole Wagner has been on base. 26 games in a row. 1-1. And inside 2-1. So Wakeman having trouble commanding the zone as of right now. 2-1. And that is a pop-up in the center. That'll drop for a base hit in front of the center fielder, Reeve Snyder. First and second, 2 outs here in the first. Here comes the center fielder for the Tom Sox.
Now batting center fielder number 29, Matthew Previsk.
Matthew Previsk, the center fielder out of the University of Florida, the Gators. He's got his Gators helmet on. For Alexander, that was his 3rd hit of the year and now 15 at-bats. The pitch and in the dirt. Hooks does a great job blocking it. 1-0. One thing for Wakeman, I guess, not that he gets hit around a lot, it's just a lot of walks. And clearly walks are costly. Errors are as well. And that's a foul ball, just foul down the third base line. And the Charlottesville dugout not happy, saying Wakeman needs to stop, saying he's running through his windup, or his delivery, which would be a balk if they called it. Wakeman, the righty, looks in for his signs. He comes set. Long hold this time in the pitch, and another dirt ball, 2-1. Other games around the league. Harrisonburg's leading Waynesboro 1-0 top 4. Covington's leading Stanton 2-0 bottom 3. Percival leading Newmarket 3-1 top 2. Winchester Woodstock doubleheader postponed 2-1, and that's fouled back 2-2. Tom Sox looking for a sweep here. Strasburg has now lost 3 in a row to South opponents. Won the first 4, Stanton and Harrisonburg, then lost to Covington before beating them in Game 2, and they were swept by Waynesboro on Saturday. 2-2 the count, 2, and that's in the dirt. Full count now. Previsk battling at the plate here. It'll be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. 7 strikes and 11 balls for Wakeman so far through 2/3. Previsk batting .316. He does have a home run and 11 RBIs. Runners go, and that's scorched foul down the right field line. Still 3-2. Again. Swing and a pop-up out of play, foul. The count is full. Runners will be moving again. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a liner into right. That's going to drop, and the Tom Sox are on the board first. Throw to third. It's cut off. And after 2 quick outs, a walk, a single, and Charlottesville leads here early.
Third baseman, number 1, Brody Moss.
Wagner scoring from second easily. Alexander moving up to third. Previs with the single and the RBI, giving Charlottesville the 1-0 lead. Men on the corners, 2 outs for Brody Moss, the third baseman. Moss out of Auburn. Pitch and a bye. One out. And a called strike, bottom of the zone, 1-1. Charlottesville leading 1-0. They couldn't score anything through the first 6 last game. Then they scored 4 in the 7th. Wakeman misses, 2-1. Two on the count to Moss. And 3-1. On deck is Julian Rojas. He is the catcher here in game 2. And that misses. Bases are loaded. And here comes Julian Rojas.
Now batting the catcher, number 23, Julian Rojas.
Rojas from Radford University out of Humble, Texas. 6-foot righty, 195. Batting with the bases full of Tom Sox here in the top of the first. Wakeman deals inside, 1-0. Just can't get ahead of guys. That's 11 strikes, 16 balls so far. 1-0 the count. Two and 0. At some point, you've just got to throw the pitch right over the middle of the plate. I mean, 2-0 the count. 2 outs, top of the first. Charlottesville already has one. I hear bullpen action for the Express in the first inning. Not ideal, clearly. And he swings 2-0 and fouls it back. Might have helped him out a bit. 2-1. And time called. And fouled away, and Wakeman's a strike away from getting out of it with just 1 run. Two the count. And up and in, he goes with a breaking ball, and it's full 3-2. Everybody will be on the move here. 3-2, 2 outs, bases juiced, top of the first inning. Julian Rojas awaiting the pitch. He's batting $175 on the year, and he swings and foul tips ball 4, and he went after it. And Parker Wakeman only allows the run. Give him credit for getting out of the jam. We're through half an inning. Charlottesville 1, Strasburg 0. go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher tonight for the Charlottesville Tom Sox, Wyatt Lunsford Shinkman out of East Carolina University in Leesburg, Virginia. He will do the pitching here in this ball game for the Tom Sox. Lineup for Strasburg leading off and playing left is Jonah Cox. Batting second and playing center field, Travis Reef-Snyder. Batting third and playing first, Cam Claunch. Batting fourth, Zane Denton, the third baseman. Batting fifth, Henry Kohler, the right fielder. Batting sixth, the catcher, Ty Hooks. Armando Albert plays short and bats seventh. Batting eighth is Tommy Tavares, the second baseman. Batting ninth, the DH, Graham Crawford. So Jonah Cox will lead it off here in the bottom of the first inning. Jonah, the left fielder, out of Oral Roberts. He fouls one away on the first pitch, 0-1. Lunsford Shinkman on the year, 11 1/3, 18 strikeouts, and a 1.59 ERA. And over the heads of the Tom Sox dugout and bouncing off one of our camera people, 0-2. To the count. And a line drive at second. Took a weird hop. Nice scoop at second. Throw to first. Not in time. And Jonah Cox with a leadoff single, infield single. Good effort by Abrams, but just too much speed from Jonah as he's able to beat it out and pick up the hit. And here comes Travis Reef-Snyder, the center fielder out of UVA.
Travis Reef-Snyder.
'37th hit of the year for Jonah Cox there. Really took a nasty hop, and it was kind of a defensive scoop or pick by the second baseman, Abrams. The pitch to Reef-Snyder, and that misses. Reef-Snyder took part in his first ball game in game one of our doubleheader. He actually drew 3 walks. He grounded out in the first inning, then he walked in the 4th, 6th, and 7th. He started the rally in the 6th inning that turned into not mattering at all. 1-0 the count with Cox at first. And he takes a strike, 1-1. The count. And a foul back. Runner was on the move. It's 1-2. Reminder that tonight is the actually the MLB All-Star game. I don't know if anyone else has heard, but if they're tied after 9, they have an all-star game tiebreaker. If the game is tied after 9 innings, the game will be settled via a swing-off. Each batter below gets 3 swings. Team with the highest home run total wins. Those hitters in the AL, Ty France, Julio Rodriguez, and Kyle Tucker. And the NL, Pete Alonso, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Kyle Schwarber. I would take the NL there. That's fouled back, still 1-2. Long battle here, 1-2. It'll be the 5th pitch. Just feels like a lot, I guess, with all the foul balls. And he deals, and strike 3 called. That's out number 1.
First baseman, number 16, Cam Claunch.
That is the 19th strikeout of the year for Lunsford Shinkman in less than 12 full innings. Pretty good. Here's Claunch, the first baseman. And the pitch. And a swing and a high fly over to right field and caught by the right fielder Spikes. Claunch scorched that baseball, and it looked like Spikes had been kind of come in too far to make the catch, but it'll just go down as a hard liner.
Number 19, Zane.
And there are 2 outs. Tough luck there for Cam Claunch. Two outs for Zane Denton, and he takes a ball and a delayed steal, and there's not even a throw, and Cox doesn't even have to slide. Just too easy right there. Caught the catcher Rojas completely off guard. Tying runs to second with 2 outs now here in the first. Denton batting. 1-0, and down and then 2-0. We're lucky to have a quick one the first game, because this one is not going to be quick. (2-0) to Denton, 12th pitch of the inning, and that's down low, 3-0. Again, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Game 2 of our doubleheader here from Strasburg on the 19th of July in 2022. 3-0 to Zane Denton. And he takes a strike, 3-1. On deck is Henry Kohler, the right fielder. Denton hit the go-ahead sac fly in the 6th inning of Game 1, but it just didn't hold up. 3-1, and down low, ball 4. So first and second, 2 outs now for Strasburg. Here comes Henry Kohler out of Davidson. See what Kohler can do here. He's got the Waffle House sleeve on today. And he takes down and in, 1-0. So suddenly Lunsford Shinkman just having some trouble commanding the fastball, especially. Single, strikeout looking, line out, stolen base, and walk here in the inning. 1-0. Inside, almost hit him, 2-0. Turning into a beautiful night here in Strasburg at the ballpark. 2-0, and that is popped up into right. Right at the right fielder. Spikes makes the catch, and the inning is over. Strasburg leaves 2 men in the first, and we go to the second. Tom Sox 1, Strasburg nothing. Garrett Spikes leads it off for the Charlottesville Tom Sox as we go to the top of the second inning. It's 8-9-1. First pitch from Wakeman misses. And that's in the dirt as well. Two of the count. Wakeman deals. 3-0. And that one misses as well. Ball four. 4-pitch walk. And that brings up Gavin Abrams, the second baseman.
Gavin Abrams.
Abrams batting here with 1 on and nobody out, and he takes a strike. Gavin from Clemson University in St. John's, Florida. Oh, 1. And the dirt hooks with a great block. One. And Wakeman just misses again, 2-1. Two balls on the strike. Runner goes back, and a swing and a miss, 2-2. Two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's the first out here in the second. Here comes Christian Martin, the leadoff man. Flew out to left his first time up. And the pitch misses, 1-0. To Martin. And that's a hard grounder to first. Claunch plays down on it, goes to first for 1, back to second. Oh, ball gets away, and moving to third is Spikes. So 3 unassisted. And then there's got to be an error that will allow the runner to move up to third on the throw. And the pitch, and it skips into the dirt all the way to the backstop, but he doesn't score. One of the count. And that is fouled away way early there. So it'll be an error on Claunch for the throw that got away. One the count. Wakeman deals way outside, 2-1. swing and a foul back. That got a piece of Ty Hooks, the catcher. 2-2. Two and two the count. Pitch coming to Carter Cunningham with a man on third. And a swing and a foul back. Two-two. That's in the dirt again. Hooks with another great block. I'll tell you one thing, when Hooks is back there, it's a ton of blocks. Counts full 3-2. We're in the top of the second inning. Game has really no pace to it other than snail speed. And stepping off, still 3-2. And a swing and a high fly down the left field line. Strasburg going to give it a look, but it's out of play. Still 3-2. Three-two. And he missed.
First baseman, number 20, Cole Wagner.
So George Lost got a little bit of an argument in with the umpire, which you're technically not supposed to be able to do, argue balls and strikes, but he asked where that pitch was, and this one's a strike. 0-1. And that's popped up out of play 0-2. Oh, 2 the count. And up high, 1-2. Long innings here. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Wakeman has thrown 24 strikes to 31 balls. A lot of these are very close, though. 2-2, runner goes. It's a ball they're going to throw down, and the ball goes into the outfield. And it's 2-0 Tom Sox. An error on Ty Hooks. And just not playing good baseball out here. Stolen base and an E2. So a runner on third base with 2 outs. 2-2 the count to Wagner. And that skips in the dirt past Hooks. Three, 2. Ball 4. Walks in back-to-back innings for Wagner, first and second innings. And a meeting at the mound. We'll take a quick break. So after the meeting on the mound, Strasburg
Calvin Alexander.
will have to deal with first and third. Still 2 outs in a 2-0 game. Calvin Alexander singled his first time up and was left at third base out of Florida Southwestern State. And he swings and misses at a pitch. Checked his swing. 0-1, but he went around. Oh, 1. And a strike, 0-2. Oh, to the count to Calvin Alexander, and breaking ball in the dirt. One and two. Inside 2-2. And that's a hard hit grounder up the middle. It's 3-0 Tom Sox, and an RBI single will be credited to Calvin Alexander. Scoring from third is Cunningham. And Wagner moves up to second. And that'll be it for Wakeman. He couldn't get through the 2 innings here today. He gets to an inning and 2/3. And we will take a break as Strasburg goes to the bullpen. New pitcher for Strasburg with 2 outs in the second inning. It'll be Trevor Sharp out of Shepherd College. Sharp is a 6'4" lefty from Bunker Hill, West Virginia. He'll come in to face Matthew Presvick. singled and picked up an RBI in the first inning. 3-0 Tom Sox already. And the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. And a ground ball up the middle. That'll be scooped nicely by the second baseman, Tavares. It'll go down 4 unassisted. And the half inning is over. 2 more runs for Charlottesville. We go to the bottom of the third. They're up 3-0. Ty Hooks leads off for the Strasburg Express as we go to the home half of the second inning. National League All-Star team off to a good start, 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And back in Strasburg, Ty Hooks takes a called strike, 0-1. Express setting up Hooks, Albert, and Tavares here in the second inning. And a line drive to short and an atom ball right at Martin. 1 out here in the second. And here comes Armando Albert. He is the shortstop from Florida Atlantic University. Bats from the left side. Here comes the pitch from Lunston Stinkman. Shinkman's been good so far. A little bit of a longer inning than he expected in the first, and he fires that in for a strike, 1-1. But he's doing a pretty good job of commanding when he needs to, and that will always work out well. And fouled back, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch, and strike 3 called. And that's the second out here in the second. And here comes Tommy Tavares, the second baseman.
Tommy Tavares.
Tavares awaits the first pitch. And a line drive into right field. They're going to try to get him at first. Here's the throw, and they got him. It'll go down as a 9-3 putout. The right fielder spikes, threw him out at first, and the half inning is over. We go to the third. Charlottesville 3, Strasburg nothing. Brody Moss leads it off for the Tom Sox. As we go to the third, it'll be Moss, Rojas, and Spikes due up. Trevor Sharp is pitching for Strasburg. Final line for Parker Wakeman. He went an inning and 2/3. He allowed 3 hits with 3 runs. 1 was earned. He had 5 walks and 2 strikeouts. And a called strike, 0-1. And a call ball, 1-1. Moss coming in 6 for 32 on the year. Walked his first time up. $187 average, 4 RBIs. That misses, 2-1. And that's a strike, 2-2. Two the count. And changeup misses, full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch is ball 4.
Now batting number 23, Julian Rojas.
Leadoff walk to Brody Moss. So Moss draws the walk, and here comes Julian Rojas. He struck out swinging his first time up with the bases loaded, 2 outs and a 3-2 count. See if we see some hit and run action here. Runner stops and goes back. Swing and a miss out in front, 0-1. 0-1. Sharp deal. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball there. 0-2. Top 5, Purcellville leading Newmarket 4-1. Bottom 6, Harrisonburg leading Waynesboro 4-1. Stanton Covington tied at 2 in the 7th. 0-2. Way choked up on the back. Ground ball to short. Let's see if they can get 2. Albert to Tavares. To Clonch. Hits a double play. 6-4-3, and there are 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. Good turn there up the middle by the Express.
Right fielder number 33, Garrett Spikes.
And nobody on now. It's Garrett Spikes. Garrett Spikes, the right fielder, walked his first time up and scored. And the ball, 1-0. Spikes is 13 for 56 on the year. That misses. 2-0. Sharps 2-0, down low, 3-0. The count. And fastball fired in there from Trevor Sharp, 3-1. Three one, 3-2. That's in there. So Trevor Sharp trying to battle back. That was his 15th pitch of the outing so far. He's through an inning plus. 3-2. And that misses.
Second baseman number 5, Gavin Abrams.
So Spikes draws another walk. Twice tonight he has been walked. Again, coming in batting .232. Here's Gavin Abrams. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Coming up on an hour into the ball game. We're in the 3rd inning. Feels like Saturday again. And that's in the dirt. Hooks blocks it while he can. Then it kind of slips away from him. Spikes moves up to second on a wild pitch. One the count. And a good looking breaking ball in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Charlottesville, the winners in game 1, 4-3 with a 4-run 7th inning to take the lead and hold on to win it. And they're up 3-0 here in the top of the 3rd, game 2. That pitch is a strike, and it's 1-2 now to the 9-0 hitter, Gavin Abrams. Trevor Sharp, the lefty, comes set. Hooks lays down the signs, the pitch. Way outside, 2-2. 2-2. And oh my, just low. Full count. Good looking pitch from Sharp. A walk here would put men on first and second and flip it back to the top of the lineup. 3-2. And a ground ball foul down the line towards the Tom Sox bullpen. Still full 3-2. Sharp about to throw number 23. 11 strikes, 11 balls. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul. Emergency hack there. Still 3-2. Three-two coming up to Gavin Abrams. Strike three called. Good pitch from Trevor Sharp, and he gets out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the third. Tom Sox up 3-0. Graham Crawford leads it off as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Strasburg down 3-0. We'll make sure to update you on the guys who were drafted today from the Express to big league clubs, and there's a fair bit. The Crawford, the batter, takes a strike. Graham's out of the University of Southern Miss. And check swing in the dirt. So today in the draft, 2021 Express right-handed pitcher Landon Harper selected in the 14th round by the Atlanta Braves. So an impressive season last year for Strasburg. He was at number 425. Then a Strasburg player from this year, Garrett McMillan, selected in the 18th round, number 564 by the Twins out of Alabama. 2-1, and a called strike, 2-2. He was a pitcher at Alabama, and then he hit when he was here. And then finally, a fan favorite, 21 Express righty, Gio Rivera, selected in the 19th round by the Cleveland Guardians. 2-2, and that is hit well into left center field. And getting turned around a bit, but making the catch is Alexander, and there's one out. Gio was selected at pick number 571. So some impressive names going off the list there. I already said earlier that Charlottesville had a player that was also drafted Actually, I mean, he was literally here just a little bit ago. And I guess he's still in the dugout or somewhere safe, secure with bubble wrap around him and probably a security guard. Here's the first pitch to Jonah Cox, and he hits it foul down the left field line, 0-1. Oh, 1, and that's outside. And that is hit out of play. So the count is 1-2. One, two to Jonah Cox. And a swing and a miss. They'll have to throw it down the first, which they do. And there are 2 outs here in the third.
Now batting number 25, Travis Reef-Snyder.
2 outs here in the third. Here's Travis Reef-Snyder out of UVA. Struck out looking his first time up. When they hear that he's from UVA, some would say, I won't hold that against you. Some would say that about those that go to Virginia Tech, too. That one misses 1-0. One oh the count to Reef-Snyder. The lefty awaits the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lunsford Shankman firing it in there. 23 strikes, 12 balls. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. One-two pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the half inning is over. The Express go down 1-2-3, and through 3 innings of play here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. Charlottesville 3, Strasburg nothing. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Brandon Parks will slide into the 2 spot for Travis Reef-Snyder. He will take over in left field. Jonah Cox will move from left to center. We go back to baseball, top of the fourth inning. It's 1-2-3 in the lineup for the Tom Sox in a 3-0 ball game. Charlottesville going for win number 21, while Strasburg's also going for win number 21. 1-0. That's a fastball in there. Strike. It is 1-1. 1-1 the pitch to Christian Martin. He's been a threat today, and as I say that, hits it well to right. Off the wall. Might have a play at second here. Throw to second. He is out. What a throw from right field as Henry Kohler throws him out trying to stretch it into a double. So a single and a 9-6 put out.
The DH, number 27, Carter Cunningham.
Well, that's one way to get an out, but as I said, Martin had been doing good tonight. He smoked it into right before he got thrown out trying to stretch it. So a single and a 9-6 put out for the first out. Here's Carter Cunningham. He's 0 for 1. And he fouls it. Oh, knocks some bats over in the dugout. Oh, and 1 the count to Cunningham. And he takes outside. One. Outside. Oh my. And a called strike. 1-2. 1-2 the count. Sharp, set, and delivers. And a hard ground ball to second. Tavares fields it, throws at the first in time, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs in the fourth. Here comes Cole Wagner. Wagner is the first baseman. He is 0 for 0 tonight. Two walks, 1 run scored. And the pitch fouled away off the end, 0-1. And off the fist, 0-2. We're in game 2 of our doubleheader, Charlottesville and Strasburg. We got started in game 2 at 7:54. Time call. I'm not sure if the batter, Wagner's injured. Might have pulled a hamstring or hurt his quad. So he's crouched over trying to stretch like he's got something going on, maybe even a cramp. They're going to run out some water to him. Could be a cramp. He's trying to shake it out. Now he's getting down on the ground and literally stretching. You can see him to your right. And now the trainer's coming out. I'm going to bring him another cup of water. And we're going to take a quick break. So it appears that Cole Wagner's going to stay in the game for the time being. I'm sure if he's shaken up, he'll be done after this at-bat, but we'll see. He's behind 0-2, so it's possible Sharp could throw one right by him and end this half inning and get his team back on the offensive side. Wagner behind 0-2 against the lefty Sharp. Sharp deals, swing and a chopper to first. You know he's not going to run it out. Claunch easily gets there in time, and the half inning is over. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning after the Tom Sox go down with not much of a threat. Strasburg trailing 3-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 7-inning game. Strasburg down 3-0. Cam Claunch leads it off. And the first pitch is a strike called 0-1. So they are also teammates, these two, Claunch and the starter, just like the starter for game one. 0-1. And that misses inside. Top of the third out in LA. The National League leads the American League 2-0 in the All-Star game. Looks like Aaron Judge has an earpiece in right now. 1-1. Check swing. He looked like he held up. Oh, okay. Never mind. He went around, and it's 1-2. One, two, the count to Claunch. Hit a hard liner last time. And outside, 2-2. Two from Lunsford Schenkman to Cam Claunch. And fouled back off the catcher Rojas. 6. And down low, counts full, 3-2. Strasburg would love to get a free base here. 3-2. And fouled back. Three-two, nobody out. Battle continues. It's pitch number 8. Swing and a liner down to right, but foul. Still 3-2. Three-two. And that's popped up in the infield. Third baseman Moss is there, makes the catch, and there's one out.
Third baseman, number 19, Zane Denton.
Here comes Zane Denton, the third baseman, 0 for 0 with a walk his first time up. Three 0 Tom Sox, bottom 4. The pitch. Fastball outside, 1-0. And a called strike. Denton didn't like it. 1-1. And the pitch out of the zone, 2-1. Strasburg, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. And that's popped out of play, 2-2. Two. Fouled away. Still 2-2. And that's to the backstop. Full count, 3-2. Full count delivery. Ball 4. And Denton draws his second walk of the game.
Right fielder in, number 5, Henry Kohler.
There comes Henry Kohler. He flew out to right his only time up. So Denton's at first. Denton's at first. 1 out in the 4th. Strasburg down 3-0. And that's way outside. One-0, looking for a pitch to drive to right, preferably. That's in the dirt, 2-0 now. Up and in, 3-0, and another ball would bring up the tying run and tie hooks here in the 4th. 3-0 pitch right down the middle, 3-1. And fouled away, and the count now full, 3-2. And the pitch, strike 3 called. And there are 2 outs in the 4th.
The catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
So he came back from down 3-0 in the count, and Kohler strikes out looking. Here's Ty Hooks, line out to short, his only time up. And he takes a fastball up high, 1-0. And that skips way in front of the plate. That's not one that feels good for the catcher. Denton moves up to second on the wild pitch.
Go, Ty, get him in, bud.
Two and 0. And that's fouled away, 2-1. Two and 1 to Ty Hooks. And he takes a strike, 2-2. Tom Sox 3, Strasburg nothing, bottom 4. And that's up high, 3-2. The count to Ty Hooks. 2 outs in the 4th. And a line drive past the first baseman. Rounding third, coming home to score. The ball is bobbled and right, and scoring from second is Denton. Ty Hooks brings in the run. And it's 3-1. Ty Hooks brings them in. RBI single.
Now batting shortstop, number 3, Armando Albert.
And Strasburg has a breath of life here. We're only in the 4th inning out of 7. There's still time. And here's Armando Albert, the shortstop, struck out looking in the 2nd. So the Express will not be shut out. A home run ties it. And that's up high, 1-0. One and 0 the count. And outside 2-0. And they're going to go out and talk to the right-handed starting pitcher, Lunsford Shinkman here. He's at 67 pitches through 3 2/3. meeting at the mound is over. Was that a freebie? No, that couldn't have been. That one counts. All right, back to baseball. 2-0 count. Ty Hooks at first. Albert batting. Struck out looking in the second. And up high, 3-0. Tommy Tavares, the second baseman's on deck. This is red light all the way. You take at least one here. He's having trouble locating. And the pitch. And he takes this as a strike, evidently. 3-1. Not one that you can do anything with. If he has to take another one here, it's not the worst thing. I always like getting that runner moving at first. When somebody's moving, it causes a lot of chaos. And it's 3-2. So the count is full. The runner will be moving from first, and a ball in the gap could possibly score the catcher Hooks. So let's see if Strasburg can continue to try to bounce back here in this one. 3-2, and he pops it up in the left. That's going to drop for a base hit. Hooks is moving quickly. He will get to third, and it's first and third, 2 outs here in the fourth. And the thing that did is if the center fielder had bobbled that at all, Hooks would have scored. But he took care of business. First and third, 2 outs here in the fourth inning. And that brings up Tommy Tavares, the second baseman. He was ripped off his first time up. He hit a base hit to right. Well, I shouldn't say base hit. He hit one to right. It fell in front of the right fielder. The right fielder came up throwing and threw him out at first base. A 9-3 put out his first time up. He wants revenge. And a swing and a miss. Wouldn't a 3-run home run right here just be unbelievable? Tying runs at first base, 2 outs here in the fourth. Strasburg down 3-1. Albert throw over, and he's back in safely. He kind of fell on his back a little bit. Oh and 1 to Tommy Tavares, and that's up and in on the hands. Here in the inning, a pop out, a walk, a strikeout looking, an RBI single, and a single. All of this off of the starter for the Tom Sox. 1-1, Albert at first, Hooks at third, and a ground ball to short. That's going to be gobbled up, though. No throw. They're going to get him at second. And the Express leave men on base. They score a run, and we go to the fifth.
The first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
We go to the top of the 5th inning. Count is 2-0 to Calvin Alexander, who came into this game with like a horrible average, and he has looked like Aaron Judge today, just crushing the baseball everywhere. And now he's in another hitter's count, and 3-0. 3-0 the count. Sharp deals. And look, he thought it was a strike. Oh, wait. No. 3-1 now. I don't know. Evidently the count had already been 2-1 or something. So the count is 3-1. And a swing and a miss. Big hack there, 3-2. Nobody out, top 5. Strasburg looking for a lockdown inning. And a swing and a miss. Come back to get Alexander on strikes, and that's out number 1 in the 5th. Trevor Sharp has been sharp. Here comes the center fielder, Matthew Previx. Matthew is 1 for 2 with an RBI and a ground out to second base, also has a single. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Byron Buxton goes deep. It's 3-2 American League. Oh, 1, and that misses. So the National League was up 2-0, and then they bring in, I don't know who's pitching, Tony Gonsolin, the guy from the Dodgers, and he is blowing it up. That ball is crushed way up in the zone. 1-1, and that misses. Two-one pitch, and down low, 3-1. Ground ball towards the Tom Sox dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing, and a pop-up foul and out of play towards the parking lot. If you've watched us today and you just have not had enough, well, guess what? You can join us again tomorrow night. We'll be back for 9 innings against the Front Royal Cardinals tomorrow night. And then if that's not enough, Friday night, we're back again. Newmarket Rebels. Field of Dreams night. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sharp. We'll start the stream a little early on Field of Dreams night so everyone can watch.
Third baseman, number 1, Brody Moss.
Back-to-back strikeouts here in the 5th. Here comes Brody Moss, the third baseman. He's 0 for 0. 2 plate appearances, no at-bats. He's walked twice. So the Express trying to keep it at this deficit and then try to bounce back and score some more runs. And a ball, 1-0. If I don't think the stream had started earlier when it was announced that the skunk that had been a factor out here, well, it's not out here tonight, and there's a reason for that. Unfortunately, it met its maker, as that pitch is a strike, and it was found deceased. It was deceased on the field today. Don't know if it was the heat or if something got to it, but that particular skunk, as the pitch is a strike, 1-2, will no longer be showing up to the ballpark. They retired last night, and yeah, and it was ceremoniously thrown to a resting spot. 1-2. And a swing and a foul tip into the glove. Trevor Sharp is keeping Strasburg in this game. He punches out the side, all swinging in order, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Express down. They'll have 9-1-2 coming up.
Number 34, Graham Crawford.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. New pitcher checking in for the Tom Sox as he'll try to work some magic out here and keep this a 3-1 game. It'll be Christian Howe. Christian is out of the University of Kentucky from Danville, Kentucky. 6'4" righty, 190. He will come in, and the first pitch is a swing and a miss. Lunsford Shinkman. Wyatt Lunsford Shinkman done after 4. 3 hits allowed, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. 0-1 the count to Graham Crawford. Express need to try to put some rally together here and get back for choking game 1 away. And way out in front, 0-2. Crawford, Cox, and Parks here in the inning. Oh, 2. And swing and a miss. Crawford
Now batting number 30.
goes down on strikes on 3 pitches, 1 out. Howe on the year, 8 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 7.88 ERA. So he's been hit around some this summer. That's a 6 strikeout and now 8 1/3. So that brings up Jonah Cox. I'd love to see one laid down the third baseline right here, or first. He takes outside 1-0. Just got to get the line moving a little bit. And outside 2-0. A walk would be nice if Strasburg can manage that. 2-0. And a strike, 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one out in the fifth. And the pitch. And a ground ball down the third base line. The Express can never get one to go their way on those grounders to third. It's always a foul ball by just a tick. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Ugly swing there from Cox. 2 outs. Second time he's going down swinging tonight. And here's Brandon Parks.
Batter number 6, Brandon Parks.
Parks will bat here for the first time in this game. He's out of George Mason University from Hampton, Virginia. And game 1, he was 1 for 3, RBI single in the 6th. And he takes outside 1-0. 3-1 Tom Sox, bottom 5, game 2 of a 7-inning ball game. And that's in there. Charlottesville, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Strasburg, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. All 3 runs charged to the starter Parker Wakeman, who couldn't get out of the second. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Top 8, Percival leading Newmarket 5-1. Covington beats Stanton 3-2. And Harrisonburg leads Waynesboro 5-1 in the 9th. 1-2. That's in the dirt, 2-2. So Newmarket on track to lose another ball game, which, I mean, if you look at the next few games, standings-wise and everything, it looks like the 1 or 2 seed will be occupied by the Express or the River Bandits of Woodstock. 2-2. And a chopper foul. Newmarket had really been playing good and then started losing some guys and things just didn't go their way. So Woodstock's been up there 1-2 all year. Strasburg had the 1 spot for a lot of the season, but then they've just been so inconsistent since the first 10 games of the year. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strasburg goes down swinging on strikes, swinging, 3 straight at bats. So we go to the 6th. Tom Sox 3, Strasburg 1. Going to the top of the 6th inning. Sharp is still pitching. First pitch misses outside to Julian Rojas. Rojas, Spikes, and Abrams here. AL leading the National League 3-2, bottom 4. Albert Pujols batting for the NL. 1-0 from Sharp. And changeup misses 2-0. Two-0 the count. And a ground ball foul. You know, the weird thing about all-star games, you think about all the best players are out there in the first inning, and then they start taking them out, and you get to the 9th inning, it's like, and the count is 2-1. And outside 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. The lefty from the windup he deals. And a high fly into center. Coming in is Cox, and Cox makes the catch.
First baseman.
So a fly out to center for the first out. Here's Garrett Spikes, and Spikes fouls it back, 0-1. Albert Pujols, oh so close to hitting one over the fence and left. I think they had the wrong baseball in circulation. I just need whoever's counting the home run derby to, yeah. The pitch, and that's a ground ball to the right side. Claunch Fields, late to get over there is the pitcher, but he's still there in time. Good job there by Trevor Sharp. He gets there, and there are 2 outs. Scored 3-1.
Second baseman, number 5, Gavin Abrams.
And here comes Gavin Abrams, 2 outs in the 6th. It's interesting watching Jock Peterson swing. It's just all arms. Those guys are that strong that, I mean, he can just sit there and swing almost all arms and crush the baseball. Yeah. And a foul ball off the netting of the Tom Sox. Abrams 2 strikeouts tonight, 1 swinging and 1 looking. 2nd and 3rd inning. One of his teammates jokingly not happy that he just got, I think, almost nailed in the dugout. 0-1. And Sharp misses inside. "36 strikes to 24 balls for Sharp through 4+ innings. And the 1-1. Breaking ball misses, 2-1. Coming up on the 2-hour mark of Game 2. Game 1 lasted 2:12 after it should have only lasted about an hour 55. 2-1. And a strike, 2-2. Sharp is a strike away from finishing off this, most likely finishing off his outing. 2-2 is a swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Hooks has a long throw, and he throws it. Tag not in time. It'll be a strikeout. Ty Hooks thinks he, I guess, ran out of the baseline. That was a tough throw there. So credit him with another strikeout. And reaching on the strikeout on the wild pitch was Abrams. And the pitch, and that misses. 1-0. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2-1 the count to the leadoff man. Christian Martin hit a huge home run in game 1 to propel his team to tie, and then they went ahead to win. 2-1 from Sharp. And that's outside. 3-1. He had the inning over on the strikeout, but he spiked the pitch so badly that it got past the catcher hooks and extended the inning. 3-1 to Martin out of Virginia Tech. He's 1 for 3. And he takes a strike. Counts full. Runner will be moving on the pitch from first base. Three-two. Long look in. Runner goes. It's a swing and a miss. Trevor Sharp gets 4 outs in the inning. He gets a couple of strikeouts, and he keeps this thing right here. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Strasburg trying to get back in this thing and possibly win it. And Cam Clunch leads it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Strasburg down 3-1, trying to mount their miraculous comeback that they allowed Charlottesville to do in game 1. Try to feel good about today a little bit. That one's in there, 0-2. Clunch, the batter, 0 for 2. You'd sleep a lot better if you're Strasburg. You choked game 1 away and it hurts, but if you can salvage one against a good team, you can't be unhappy. 0-2. That's down low, but still some work to do. Strasburg down a couple of runs and only 6 outs to play with here. One ball, 2 strikes to count. And a line drive up the middle, a base hit, and that's a good way to start it if you're Strasburg. Cam Clunch with a base hit off of Christian Howe, and that starts a possible rally inning for the Express. And that brings up Zane Denton.
Batting number 19, Zane Denton.
Zane tonight 0 for 0. He's got 2 walks and a run scored. One swing, one beautiful swing could be a big hit for the Express. He does have the ability of probably anyone in this lineup right now. He has the ability. And he takes a strike, 0-1. The count is 0-1 to Denton. One thing you can't do here, and I'm not even going to say it. 0-1. Swing and a miss. And the thing I'm thinking of is not striking out. It's another thing. Can't do that either, though. So 0-2 the count. And a swing and a high fly into center. He missed it. And the center field making the catch is the center fielder, and there's one out. And here comes Kohler. He is 0 for 2 tonight.
Number 5, Henry Kohler.
Charlottesville trying to keep the line moving. Runner on first, tying runs at the plate with 1 out in the 6th inning of a 7-inning ball game. Kohler 0 for 2, trying to get something going here, and he's just not seeing it right now. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He was 1 for 3 in game 1, 0 for 4 against Percival. 3 strikeouts. Runner goes. The pitch is outside. Throw to second. Not in time. It goes into center field, and holding up at second base. Good backup out there. So it'll be a stolen base for Cam Claunch. That's a good run. It's not the most important run, but you've got to have that one before you can consider another run important. So he's in there to second. The count is 1-1. Kohler would love to hit one and have it drop in the grass somewhere. And that's outside, 2-1. Ty Hooks, the catcher's on deck. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. We've just surpassed the 2-hour mark here in game number 2. And a pop-up third base side, out of play. Two to Kohler. Looking in for the signs is Howe. Christian comes set at the belt. Long hold, and the pitch inside, nearly hitting him. The count's full, 3-2. Howe has thrown 18 strikes to 8 balls. 3-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and Kohler continues to struggle at the dish. 2 outs here in the 6th.
Catcher number 11, Ty Hooks.
When you're in a funk, it's hard to get out of it sometimes. Oh, here's Ty Hooks. He hasn't hit a home run this year. I don't know if he hit any last year. He did have the one game where he hit the one here to deep left center, and it like went off the wall or something. So it was very close. He is a swing away from tying it here. Hooks just needs to get under a baseball and drive it, and he takes a strike, 0-1. That's in the dirt, 1-1. 28 pitches, now 29 for Christian Howe through an inning and 2/3 in relief of Wyatt Lunsford Shinkman. One and a strike, generous, 1-2. George Loss not happy with the home plate umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strasburg had a man on second. And 1 out, I think, or nobody out. One, 2 to Hooks, the catcher. That's in the ground, 2-2. Strasburg would love Hooks to get on with Albert coming up, a guy that can hit the ball into the gap. The possibility of a big swing that doesn't have to go over the fence. 2-2 the count. Hooks awaiting the delivery. Here it comes. Fouled away. Still 2-2. Two and two. And the dirt, 3-2. Ty Hooks is working some counts here, as he always does. Think about it. I mean, the ability as a catcher, it really helps with your plate discipline and your approach and trying to just be quick to the baseball. 3-2 to Hooks. A swing and a high fly down the left field line. It is a foul ball. Hooks, oh so close to his first home run of the year. He just pulled it a little bit foul. He had the distance, still 3-2. Oh man, that close. Hooks waited to use his power swing. He clicked the square button when he needed it. And time call. Now the pitcher's thinking like, oh, whoa, okay. So, after a long foul ball by Hooks and time being called, we'll do it again, 3-2. Tying runs at the plate. And a ground ball foul. He's battling at the box. Still 3-2. The fans are loving it. Three-two again. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, Strasburg down by a couple, 3-1. Howe set, he deals. Swing and a ground ball to short. Fielded by the shortstop Martin, throw to first in time. And that's out number 3. The Express will go to the 7th, down 3-1. New pitcher for the Express going to the 7th. It'll be Luke Jackman out of Virginia Tech. Jackman will relieve Trevor Sharp, who had a spectacular outing out of the bullpen. Kept Strasburg in the game. 4 innings and 1/3, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Trevor Sharp deserves a lot of credit for keeping this game close. Luke Jackman pitching now out of McLean, Virginia, and Virginia Tech. 6-foot righty, 195. First pitch is blown right past the batter, Carter Cunningham. It's 0-1. Actually, yes, it is Cunningham still. 0-1 the count. 3-1 top 7. This is the last inning of this ball game unless Strasburg ties in the bottom half. Then we'll go to the 8th. That is popped up in the right center field. Way out there's the second baseman. He will make the one-handed snag, and there's 1 out.
Right fielder number 17, Trey Younger.
There comes Trey Younger batting for the first time tonight. He came in to replace Cole Wagner, who either had a cramp or hurt his hamstring or something. He stretched out for a couple minutes during a stoppage and then proceeded to hit it to first and pretty much walk to the bag. They had plenty of time to get him. And we're going to have a free visit here. Umpire will chase the catcher hooks out to the mound. So, first at bat of the ball game for Trey Younger, who was 1 for 4 in game 1. He had a hard liner in his last at bat that Clonch made a nice play on, and what was that? Batter went around. There was a loud noise behind the plate. I don't know what that noise was. The count is 0-1 to Trey Younger. And breaking ball evidently didn't come back enough. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And breaking ball in the dirt. Great hook, great pick by Ty Hooks. 2-1. And the pitch. Jackman allows a base hit up the middle past the second baseman, Tavares. So Trey Younger 1 for 1 here in this ball game. And that brings up Alexander, 2 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI, and a strikeout in this ball game.
Calvin Alexander.
And time called. Strasburg would love a double play here, and then they have 7, 8, 9 due up in the 7th. Again, if you missed game 1, you missed a heartbreaker for the Express. They were scoreless all the way to the bottom of the 6th inning. Strasburg scored 3 to take the lead, and then they allowed 4 in the final 7th inning frame and lost the game 4-3. Alexander awaits the pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. It's always nice to win the first one because then the pressure's off a little bit. When you lose the first one, there's a lot of pressure to try to win game 2, and Strasburg's kept it close thanks to Trevor Sharp. 0-1. And strike 2. Oh and 2, runner goes. The pitch, swing and a miss. Throw to second, not in time. So a strikeout of Alexander and a stolen base for Younger. And here comes the center fielder.
Now batting number 29, Matthew Previs.
Previs will bat. Matthew is 1 for 3 in game 2 with a single and an RBI. Bats from the left side with a man in scoring position. Big insurance run out there. And he takes a ball, 1-0. One of the count. And the pitch. And a strike. 1-1. Charlottesville, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Strasburg, 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors. And fastball misses, 2-1. Two and one. And a nubber back to the mound. Jackman will barehanded, throw it to first in time. Score at 1-3, and Luke Jackman makes a heck of a play off the mound to finish off the Tom Sox in the 7th. And that will send us to the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if Strasburg can pull the same magic. They're down by a couple. If they tie, we go to the 8th. If they can't get to 3, the Tom Sox will sweep it here today. We'll be back to wrap it up, possibly right after this. We start the bottom of the 7th inning. Armando Albert, Tommy Tavares, and Graham Crawford due up here against Christian Howe. He needs 3 outs to win this ball game. The pitch and strike 2. So the Tom Sox are going to stick with the guy that has been doing pretty good. Something that probably would have looked good in game 1 for the Express. Keeping Hertz. Who was it? It was Noah Hertzler. Yeah. 0-2 the count. And outside, 1-2. Strasburg trying to rally in this ball game and finish off the night with an okay feeling, knowing they'll be back here tomorrow night to turn it around again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And in the dirt, 2-2. Armando Albert tonight, 1 for 2. A strikeout looking in the 2nd and a single in the 4th. You know, these 7-inning games, they feel longer than the normal 9-inning games that we've been playing. 2-2. Outside, and the count's full, 3-2. Out of the MLB, AL still leading the National League, 3-2, top 6. I have a feeling it'll be rigged to tie at the end so they can do the home run derby thing. Might as well put Pujols in there. 3-2. And a pop-up out of play foul. Three, 2 the count. Nobody out in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 looking. He went down looking at strike 3, and there's the first out. One up, one down. And here's Tommy Tavares, the second baseman. So definitely a big hit to Strasburg's chances here in the inning after the strikeout. And that's down low. One and oh to Tavares. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Another tough day for the Express at the yard against a Southern Division team, which is pretty concerning because if you do get to the championship, this is who you're playing, one of these top teams, most likely. That pitch misses, 2-1. Just has not been, last year Strasburg was clicking most of the year. They did struggle a little bit in the late stages, but then they got it going again, 2-2. This year the offense consistency has not been there. The pop has not been there, and it's hard to win ball games when you're having trouble, putting the bat on the ball. And the defense has been atrocious. 2-2 the count. And a ground ball to short. Took a weird hop, throw to first. And they got him. Out number 2. Wow, what a play out there at short. Time called. So there are 2 outs in the 7th inning. Even if they do get together, it won't be overturned. We know that. So they're going to get together. Again, it's not going to really factor into much.
New York's that safe.
So a strikeout looking and a ground out to short on a heck of a play there. They called Tavares out at first. That won't be changed. So Strasburg going to bring up Graham Crawford with 2 outs here in the 7th inning, down 3-1, and they'll try to come back. And the base umpire is not happy at what Tavares must have just said. So Strasburg down to their final out here in the ball game. A loss would put them down to 3 games over 500, and yet they're in second place in the division. It's quite amazing. Typically, if you get to 500, you're barely getting in, or around barely getting in. Swing and a miss to the playoffs, that is. So the North Division, quite frankly, this year has been a mess. The South, very good. 0-1, and that misses 1-1. So Strasburg going to try to continue to battle until, well, they are down to their final out, but battle till the final strike. 1-1. Crawford takes outside. 2-1. I know Pujols is old, but if he was on the bench, I'd call him in for a pinch hitting opportunity. 2-1. And that is a liner into right, and trying to get him at first again, and not in time. So the tying run will come up to bat here in the 7th inning. Graham Crawford keeping the game alive on a blooper into right. Here comes Jonah Cox.
Number 30, Jonah Cox.
And they're going to send a pinch runner out for the catcher, Crawford. It's going to be Miles Denton.
First is number 8, Miles Denton.
I guess they figure that if the inning continues, Cox would have to be on first, or get on as the tying run. So that's why they decide to pinch run here. So Jonah Cox will bat, 2 outs in the 7th. Strasburg down to their final hope. They do have 5 hits now, which is even with the Tom Sox, but getting beat on the run column. And don't get picked off here. The pitch. Down low, 1-0. One thing I think that does kind of hurt is if Cox does get on, you had Reef Snyder in the game, and he's no longer in the ball game. And then Cam Claunch is a couple batters away. 1-0 to Jonah Cox. And a strike, 1-1. The zone is getting wide out here. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here in the 7th inning of doubleheader baseball. North versus South in the Valley Baseball League. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul. And it's 1-2. Strasburg down to their final strike here. Final score, Newmarket lost to Percival 5-1. Harrisonburg beat Waynesboro 5-1. And here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Jonah Cox. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the Charlottesville Tom Sox come into Strasburg and sweep the Express. And the Express's inconsistent play continues as we get closer to the end of the season. The Express fall to 20-17. They are only 3 games over 500 as we near the end of the 2022 season. They still got to win a couple more games, it looks like, to lock up a playoff spot, but just a frustrating season really it's been for the Express. And it comes down to the little things. The little things in the game of baseball are the most important things, and right now Strasburg's just not getting it done, but there's still time to turn some things around before the playoffs, and we'll have a quick turnaround tomorrow night. Strasburg will be back here against the Front Royal Cardinals for a 7 o'clock start, and we appreciate you joining us tonight. From Strasburg and all night long, the Tom Sox won Game 1 4-3, and they win Game 2 3-1. So the Tom Sox are now 21-14 on the year. The Strasburg Express fall to 20-17. We'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as the Express will host the Front Royal Cardinals. Front Royal comes into the ball game tomorrow night, last in the North at 13-24, and they will take on the Express starting at 7 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. We will talk to you tomorrow night from Strasburg. The Express fall in Game 2 to the Tom Sox 3-1. This is Kyle Gutshaw signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.